There's something on the new album that I thought maybe if I could make a request that you'd play, and I'm not sure if this was written as a place in England in mind. Primrose Hill?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that, well, I guess for me, the one thing that I found that was a little bit different about it than some of the other things on the release is that it...
it's not about me.
It deals with a social issue, yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
homelessness.
Yeah. Most of these songs are about me, but this is... when I lived in London, I lived in a real nice neighborhood called St. John's Wood. Mm-hmm. And near there is this park called Primrose Hill. And I used to ride my bike through there, and this guy... I noticed this guy for a number of weeks. He appeared to be living in the park. A homeless guy. Had a guitar and a dog. And surrounded by lots of empty cans of Tennant's lager, which is this terrible Scottish alcohol. Mm-hmm. So,
sometimes it's like that. You walk past something often enough just on a walk, whether you're going anywhere in particular or to a job or whatever, and for enough days in a row you notice a scene, and I guess as a writer, then you write about it.
Well, I noticed this guy, and then I noticed that he wasn't there anymore. He was conspicuously absent, and I feared for the worst. Right. And actually it turned out that he has died. Mm-hmm. So anyway, living on the side of Primrose Hill, drinking cans of Tennant's, just can't seem to get my fill. Got a beat-up guitar and a dirty old sleeping bag, and this mangy dog whose tail don't wag. Sun's been shining down on my hillside bed. That's not the only reason my face is so red. This nasty cut on my nose, it's not from no fight. I just fell down yesterday. Maybe it was last night, and I used to sing and play down in the underground. But a few years back they started cracking down. Now I'm living on the side of Primrose Hill. I'm no tourist attraction, but I give them a thrill. Yeah, I see you riding by on your flash bicycle. Hey, they can do you for that on Primrose Hill. A pretty young mother goes by, she's pushing her pram. Her little baby leans out just to see what I am. From the top of the hill, there's a hell of a view. Houses of Parliament in London Zoo. Those politicians all chatter, they trumpet and roar. That must be what those hyenas all are laughing for. When you come up to London, it sure is something to see. It's somewhere to go, there's no place to be. And there's two things keeping me from going round the bend. I got my music and this dog for a friend. Cause life gets slippery when you're living on the side. Yeah, I know I should quit drinking, but I haven't even tried. My mud's licking my fingers and I'm wetting my lips. Now I got a can of extra strong and a bag of chicken and chips. If I had a little money, I'd get a few things, like a bottle of vodka and a pack of new guitar strings. And I guess I could die here on the side of this hill. I'm no tourist attraction, but I'd give 'em a chill, and I'm living on the side of Primrose Hill, drinking cans of tenants, just can't seem to get my fill. I got a beat up guitar and a dirty old sleeping bag. This mangy dog whose tail don't wag. Thank you. An audience of one. Hopefully the folks at home are clapping also.
They're clamoring outside the doorway there. Loudon Wainwright is our guest here at WFUV. That's a real sweet piece of music, Primrose Hill, and, you know, obviously from what you write in there, mentioning the Houses of Parliament and the London Zoo, and the same thing here. You can be right at the Harley-Davidson Cafe, but in the next doorway, these spooky, hollow, frightened eyes can be looking out.
Yeah.
And you see the difference between the two levels of living, and you try to figure out how can this be, you know? You say that this guy, and you had seen him for quite some time, disappeared, and you found out that he had died.
He actually, there's a bench now in Primrose Hill. This all happened, I wrote this song probably almost 2 years ago, and then about a year after I wrote it, he turned out to be kind of a famous guy, famous in that neighborhood, called Cat Collins. His nickname was Cat, and he was also a heroin addict, and I think that's actually how he died, but he was, there's a bench there with his name on it and everything. And it turns out that he is my age. I mean, we're more or less the same. He's 51, or he died when he was 50, I guess.
I don't know, I feel anyway, and I'm not sure how many people do, but that many of us are very often in life only a couple of steps away from possibly being in those same shoes, you know?
Yeah.